Hey, what's up? Today in this video you're going to learn how to do video edits like the one done in this music video. You will learn 4 different types of effects from this tutorial. Time travel jump cut, masking, focus blur and text effects, speed ramp, transition. Welcome to glorysom blog. Before I begin, I'd like to give a big shout out to Samriddhi and the team. Thank you guys for allowing me to do this video editing tutorial. यस भिडियोलाई हेरिरहेका मेरा सबै नेपाली भाइहरू र बहिनीहरूलाई नमस्कार. In this tutorial using Final Cut Pro 10, you will learn 4 effects that will add value to your production and overall quality of your video. The idea shared here could also be used in any other popular video editing softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's get started by launching the Final Cut Pro. First, create a new file. You can choose to create a new project or an event. I would choose event for this tutorial. And now I will give a name to this event and keep the rest of the section as default and click OK. What you're seeing now is a blank timeline to which we will add our videos. So I will go to my downloads folder and look for the video and drag it to the timeline. Now that our video is on the timeline, I'd like to do a few things before I begin with the first effect. I will detach the audio by 2-finger tapping on the clip and select Detach Audio. Next, I will disable the audio by pressing letter V on the keyboard. Then I will look for the interesting sections and create a cut using the blade tool, which you could activate by pressing letter B. Okay, now I have all the sections I want to work with. So let's take the first effect, my favorite cut from this music video, time travel jump cut. That's what I like to call it. I haven't seen any editing like this one before, and part of the reason why I am doing this tutorial is because of this. To achieve this result, we need to select a frame of our choice. Click on the share button on the top right corner and then export it as image file by clicking on Save Current Frame. Next, give a short name to this file and click on Next and then Save. We will now go to the folder where it is saved and locate the file. Next, we will open it with the Photoshop editing tool. So this is the target result we want to achieve by clearing out the background from the subject. To do this, we will take the selection tool and draw the selection lines around the subject real quick. Ensure that you are selecting it around the edges. Here I am roughly drawing across the subject. Once done, click on Select and then select Inverse. By doing this, you are instead selecting the background. Now we will pick the background eraser and erase the background. Do as neatly as possible. Now click on File and save it. Now check the file and drag it to the timeline. Place this image file where it fits best and use the playhead to find a spot. Move frame by frame by using the right arrow key and stop where the frame matches with the video clip in the background. Now cut out the rest of the portion using the blade tool and delete it by pressing the delete button on keyboard. Now extend the clip to where you want it to appear on the video. For me, this frame looks just right. Now hit the space bar on the keyboard to play the video. That's it. We're done with the first effect. In the original music video, the jump frame appears with a transition effect. Next, we have masking effect, where you can mask the subject using the draw mask effect. This another cool effect got me thinking for a pretty long time before I could understand what's going on in the video. If you look closely, the subject in the front appears in normal speed, but the background is in slow motion. How is this possible? Here I used the Draw Mask tool to achieve this result. Under the Effects section, click All and search for the mask effect. Now drag the Draw Mask effect onto the clip that you have cut out, like so. Now add a control point using the pen icon and draw a line around the subject. Next, you could use the feather slider to adjust to smooth out the edges around the subject. After which, Using two-finger tap on the clip, select New Compound Clip. Next, look for a background where it fits the best. If you want to adjust the feather effects, you could double-click on the file and then adjust accordingly. Also, I'd like to point out that the blend mode should be in normal. If you select any other blending mode, it may not create the desirable result. So we will go back to the normal mode. Okay, I think this background looks the best, so I will move our clip here instead. First, cut out the clip and use the slow motion effect from the timer icon here. Select slow, then 50%. You could also increase the slow-mo effect by dragging it from the edges like you're seeing it here. Now move the clip over it. Okay, the subject looks a bit out of place, so I will move it to the right place by using the transform option and move the video accordingly. This looks good. Great. Now we have a similar effect where the background appears to be in slow-mo while the subject in front is playing in normal speed. The reason why the original creator did so could be because the tempo of the song drops and they needed to match the clip speed with that. That's why following clips are also in slow-mo. Here's the bonus tip. Use tripod or gimbal for a steady shot and get the primary subject to not move much. Shoot both the foreground and the background video separately in the same environment or use green screen. Alright, we have made it through half of the video. Congratulations! If you'd like, you could pause this video and grab a coffee, or go for a short walk and then come back again to continue with the rest of the sections. This is a long video, I know, but believe me, you will definitely learn something new and stand out. Welcome back. Let's continue. The next effect we'll learn is focus blur and text effects. Here we will learn how to create a wavy text and focus blur. You could also do this on an image and make it move like a wave, like the one done in this video. In this example, we will use the text image to simulate the actual look. For this, first we need to create a new file in Photoshop which matches the dimension of the video. You could choose any dimension you like and adjust it later in the Final Cut Pro. Here I will use my channel name glorysom blog for the editing tutorial. Next we will clear the background by clicking on the eye icon and then save the file by clicking on File and then Save. Check it before dragging it to timeline and extend the length by pulling it from the ends. Let's maximize the timeline to see it bigger and better. Now I will activate my blade tool by pressing the letter B on the keyboard and cut where the text effects ends. Once it's done, we will head over to the effects section and search for the blur effect. Under video section, click on all, then use the search tab to search for the blur you're looking for. Here I will add the defocus blur to the clip underneath the text effect and adjust the amount of the blur I need by using the slider here. And now under the effects section, distortions, select wave and drag the effect onto the text image. Now adjust the wave effect back and forth as per your liking and hit the keyframe plus icon wherever required. To add more wave effects, keep adding the keyframes. Let's play the video and see how it looks. Great. You could also use the blur effect from the effects section blur and drag the focus effect onto the clip. You will achieve almost similar result. Now it's time for the final effects, speed ramp transition. Here you will see that the camera pans left or right very quickly from one subject to the other. To be able to see this effect, we need to slow down the video. So I will take a section from the video where it just starts to move fast and stops at the next subject. Now that we have the clip, we will use the timer icon to select slow and change the speed to 50% less. Now you can see frame by frame how the camera pans to reveal the next subject. Let's look at another section. Even this has the same effect. Now let's work with this. Imagine that you have a video clip with a normal speed. To simulate this, I will take all 3 clips from here and save it as a new compound clip. When we play it, looks like the speed is slowed down. Now I will take this compound clip and create a cut where the camera starts moving towards the subject and stops. Now I will take the clip and change the speed to fast by 2 times. We'll look at another example now, where the camera is rocking back and forth. Now we will use the blade tool to cut the section and increase the speed by 2 times. Let's play and check how it looks. Nah, not quite good. We'll increase the speed by dragging the effects inside and make the clip shorter in length. Now when we play this, it looks much smoother. Next, we will see how a clip transitions smoothly to another clip by using lens flare transition. In the music video, you will see a color flare effect that you can download for your video editing software. First, we will cut out that section that has the flare effect. Then we will connect both the clips using the transition effect. So click on the transition icon and select all and then search for a flare. Drag and drop it in between the 2 clips. Now what you're seeing is a cool smooth transition effect with a lens flare. Now we will look at another transition effect, that is zoom. Here in this video you could clearly see that the zoom transition was applied to move to the next clip. Okay, now I will cut the section out from where she kicks at the camera and join it with the clip where the girls are playing basketball using the zoom transition. Search for the zoom under the transition section using the search option and drag it in between the 2 clips. Now this will create the zoom effect. You could also create the shake effect by shaking the camera or by just using camera shake effect from the editor tool. That's it guys, we have covered all the effects as promised in this video tutorial. You have learned 4 video effects that will instantly make your production look more professional. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you like this tutorial, please hit like, subscribe, comment below if you have any requests for video tutorial. Also head over to my channel and watch some of the cool videos I have there. Just before I let you go, you could also connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are mentioned below in the description. I'd be happy to answer your question. A lot of other creative works has gone into making this music video. I'd like to mention that they have beautifully used the environment, the place where this video was shot, the walking down the stairs and the dancing on the beat, the use of the color smokes and slow motion effects, and the timing of the song beats with the actual motion on the video. Hats off guys, I definitely learned something new from making this video tutorial, and thank you Samriddhi and team. Keep making good music. Cheers.